Earlier this season, Can-Am contacted 5 media outlets and proposed a challenge. Build the coolest Maverick X DS Turbo possible in 30 days, and then let the public judge whose is best. They called the competition, "What Would You Do to a Maverick?" and the rules were simple. Use a minimum of $2,000 in BRP accessories. The rest was completely up to us. When we sat down to brainstorm ideas for our build, we knew the easy route would be to create a rock crawler or a mud runner using just bolt-on parts. But we wanted to build something completely different. It just so happens 2015 marks the 70th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. It also just so happens we've recently been in touch with TerraTech, a company that specializes in law enforcement and border patrol off-road vehicle platforms and training. Mike at TerraTech suggested we commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Second World War by building a military-style Maverick that incorporates design aspects of a World War II Jeep into the modern Maverick platform. And it also just so happens he knew the perfect guy to make this concept a reality. Willys Acres is one of North America's most respected and sought-after military Jeep restoration companies. Marcus does some of the highest quality and most accurate restorations of World War II Willys Jeeps on the planet. He definitely has the technical ability to build our Maverick, but almost more important than that is the fact that he understands the concept we're after. After a number of meetings and design iterations, we were ready to start the transformation. The Maverick X DS Turbo is the first factory turbocharged side-by-side ever produced. It generates an imposing 120 horsepower and has struck fear into the hearts of its competition. We needed a name for our project that encapsulated these same attributes, and Mike from TerraTech had the perfect answer. The 1st Special Service Force was an elite group of Canadian and American soldiers. It was the first time soldiers from both countries had formed a single unit. During the war, they were so successful and so feared by the enemy, they became known as the Black Devil Brigade. And with them as our inspiration, we named our Maverick project the Black Devil. Now let's take a look at what makes it so special. For starters, this is a 120 horsepower Maverick X DS Turbo, and that's pretty special all by itself. But the idea for this build was to maintain the performance and comfort of the Maverick, but add the functionality and cool military style of a Willys Jeep. Marcus from Willys Acres started by stripping the Maverick down and refinishing a number of the metal parts in a flat olive drab color. He then began to design and fabricate a box for the rear of the Maverick that would emulate the back of a Jeep and improve the usability of the Maverick in general. The bed is made from tubular steel that matches the roll bar. 2 Scepter gas cans are mounted inside, and a full-size spare is mounted on the rear. Military Jeep-style lighting is flush mounted on either side of the rear panel. A roof, door kit, rock rails, and A-arm guards were all supplied by Can-Am and were finished in olive drab. The roof was modified with a custom rack and a Rigid Industries RDS 40-inch curved LED light bar. Inside, you'll find a set of PRP GT SE suspension seats and 5-point harnesses. UTV Inc. supplied the intrusion bar and the dash mount plate for our Lowrance Elite 5M GPS system mounted in the center. UTV Inc. also supplied a bash bar that helps protect a Warm Pro Vantage 4,500-pound winch. Finally, ITP stepped up with a set of their Black Ops SD Series beadlock wheels wrapped with Ultracross R-Spec tires. Some other modifications you might notice are the snorkels for the air intake and CVT intake mounted high on the B-pillar, and some additional grab handles mounted on the roll bar. You might also notice some extra hardware on the roof and a little something special for the passenger. During World War II, Willys Jeeps were often fitted with both light and heavy machine guns. Our Maverick is set up with a pair of M249 LMGs. One is mounted on the roof and operated by a gunner in the bed. The second is swivel mounted on the left side of the roll cage and is operated by the passenger. The outstanding graphics on this vehicle were done by Mario Designs and motorsportwraps.com, and they all have special meaning. From the actual Black Devil Brigade crest on the hood to military-style badging, to recruitment posters on the insides of the doors and a tribute to the Black Devil Brigade on the underside of the roof, we think the Black Devil Maverick does a great job of paying tribute to its namesake, who were the first truly Can-Am battalion of soldiers. And now we're asking for your help to rally the troops and place your votes for the What Would You Do to a Maverick contest, and show your support for not only the Dirt Track's Black Devil Maverick, but also all of the men and women who have given their lives in defense of our freedom.